Welcome to the time capsule where we keep frozen rebels. Here today we have a person we've captured, Haire from 2020 BC before Corona. As you can see the glazed look in her eyes from 6 hours of editing this video. Others can say that she can only be responded to by people watching and clicking and telling their friends all about Haire, and especially subscribing. There's the button. Hi everybody, just real quick, my hair starting off on blow dried hair, and then I'm gonna split it into 3. Just real quick, guys, I really appreciate the support. You hit 50,000 subscribers. Make sure to part your hair at your eyebrows. We've hit 50,000 subscribers in less than 6 months, and you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and definitely telling your friends. That is unheard of, by the way, for someone to have such a small subscribers and then have that many views in such a short amount of time. I really appreciate it. All right, let's get into the tutorial. So we're going to unstretched hair, and I just wet it, just basically made it damp. And then right there, I'm coming in with my deep conditioner from As I Am. You know what time it is. And then I'm just going throughout the hair, because like I said, my hair was in 2 braids. That's my favorite hairstyle to do. Yes, you're going to section it off into 3 sections there within the braid. So I'm going through with my Jamaican black castor oil, so your scalp is on point while you're in this hairstyle. And as I was doing the sign language earlier, mine was pretty trash. I'm just going to go ahead and split this into 3 sections. And then this is mostly because of the fact that my hair is thick. Once again, I'm not here to beat a dead horse, but I'm here to tell you how thick my hair is. That's why my arms are toned. If you want to go ahead and zoom in, that feels so good. If you want to go in and zoom in on my arms, you can see that's from, doing my hair. You want to go through my slick down process. You're going to go in with your kinky curly knot today, and that's going to be your basis there. And then you want to go in with your 24-hour even hold. And it's basically that. And you're just going to brush it in, and then you're just going to make your way towards the outside. It's the same method I've always used whenever I want to slick down my hair. I definitely see myself making a video where I focus on it so I can, for my people who really want to get the technique down. You want to just go ahead and, like I said, you're just repeating the process. It's up to you how much gel. Curly knots today, but it's up to you how much you want to put on there. Me personally, I don't want this hairstyle to move. Like, I want to be able to swim. I want to be able to swim, run around, everything, go to sleep, because I go to sleep crazy, as I mentioned before. So I want to be able to do all that and my hairstyle doesn't move. But if you don't need your hairstyle to last more than a fortnight, don't sound real old English with that. If you don't need it to last longer than that, you can just go ahead and put as much to your discretion. But me, I'm gonna layer it on here. When I mean layer it on here, I'm not stacking it on there, but I'm putting a good amount so it can actually stay. So right here, I'm just going through with the water. That's gonna give you see that low porosity? I know y'all see it. I sprayed it. The hairstyle just sat on top like, what's good? It said, Clara, what's good? So the water's just going through and activating the gel. If you notice, a lot of gels are water-based because they're smart, and it's the only way for you to really get the true effect of the gel. Yeah, it smells good. The true effect of the gel is to wet it, and when I say wet it, I mean make it damp. I don't mean saturate your strands, because then you're gonna come back and hate me. Now, of course, I know you see that brand new bottle of what is it called? A Gorilla Snot jelly, basically slime. I'm going through, that's gonna basically give you your hold. I know a lot of people like to do freeze spray, but it sounds diabolical. Like, whenever someone's like, oh, Clay, you should try a freeze spray, you don't even gotta touch Gorilla Snot. I was like, let me tell you something, it sounds diabolical. Yeah, so if you go through with your freeze spray, and then you can save the day from the bad guys, like, it sounds diabolical. But I don't use freeze spray. But if you wanted that extra hold, like especially if it's like for a special event or anything, definitely go through. You can go through with the freeze spray by Got To Be Glue. I don't have a direct link to it because I don't use it, but I'm just giving that suggestion because, you know, I don't want you guys thinking that that you got to use everything I use. So basically you want to go in with your double buttercream. This is from the As I Am line. So I'm going to go through and braid this down. Now this is up to you. You can either braid or twist this down, but like I said, as part of the thick hair crew, what it do, we meet on Saturdays. I ain't messing with you. I'm gonna stop before I get ahead of myself with my rap career. So basically I'm gonna braid this down because it's gonna make it much easier for me to fit under the layers, and I'm just going through just braiding that down all the way down. And then the double buttercream. So double buttercream is basically gonna act as that moisturizer, that sealant that's gonna go in and help my low porosity maintain some of that moisture. You'll see when I do take this out, when I do take this hairstyle out, like my hair is going to be in pretty good condition because of the fact that you're just sealing this in. It's just going to sit here for a week. It can last up to 2 weeks if you are one of those people who go to sleep like in the same position. You don't move anywhere. We hate you. So for the most part, I'm going to probably leave this in for a week, and I'm just using nothing in particular, some Kanekalon hair. I think each pack was like $246 plus sales tax for Florida. And that was pretty much that. And so, I got 2 packets of hair. The one in the back is already twisted. So you're just splitting it in half and you're just hooking it on there. I like to be very secure. I'm not saying a wind's going to fly by and like blow it out the way, but I like to be secure. So I'll just go in, even though I have it on the ponytail there, I'll go in and I'll still pin the actual rubber band that the Kanekalon hair is on there. So like I said, you're only going to need 2 packets of hair in conclusion, just in case you're just like, oh my God, this girl's rambling. You only need 2 packets of hair. So this hairstyle is not even $5. Like I think the 40-cent pack of gum made it $5, you know? So basically you're going through, you're twisting it. Now this is the part that you got to be careful on. I know this is like the easiest part. You're just like, I'm going to skip right here. I'm going to go to 12 and 12 seconds so I can see the end result. No, don't skip this part. This one's really important. If you twist too tight, when you do the hairstyle, you're not going to have enough to hide your actual hair. So like I said, make sure it's like a loose twist, and then here you want to slow down the video. You're basically making a ball. Basically, to me, it looks like a flower. It looks like a rose. So you're gonna go through and you're just gonna tuck that in and roll it, and then you're just gonna pin it to that first part. So if you look closely, you're gonna want to go ahead and get the pin and just pin it to your bun, to your actual bun. So the end part of that piece is going into the bun, and you know, basically you're hiding the bun discreetly. Don't like just plop it on there. And then another thing too is like everybody's head shape's different. Like me, I know I have a sun dome, like I have a noggin. So I wanted my flower a little bit looser. I know some people who like to make it a little bit tighter, but I wanted mine a little bit looser because I wanted it to not look like, I didn't want to look like a rooster. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't want to look like a rooster. So I made sure that it was a little bit stretched out. I definitely went in and pinned that through. I wanted to make sure, yeah, that was my little test. Look, I slapped the hell out of my head for you guys, only for you guys. I slapped it just so I can make sure that it doesn't move, because that's the main thing. Is like if it starts moving, the whole hairstyle is gonna act a mess. So once again, you're just rolling, you know, just rolling it. Think of a fruit roll up, especially if you're hungry like me. Think of a fruit roll up, and you're just gonna place this before the next bun. So this is gonna act before the next bun. Don't place it on the top bun, the next bun. Don't place it on top of the bun, place it before the bun, okay? Because if you go through and you actually place it on top of the bun, you're gonna be stretching it too much, and your actual hair, it's not gonna look organized. So your actual hair is gonna start poking out there. So like you see right there, you know, if I, maybe a future hairstyle, I can have that and then like have like a braid coming down the back, which I think would probably be pretty cute. So definitely going, don't mind me, I'm just pinning here and there where I feel like it's kind of loose. Yeah. So right there, I pretty much got the top part there. So like I said, right there, make sure you do not put it onto the second bun. And once again, I have it in these 3 sections. Like I said, you know, I give credit where credit's due. For the love of Updos, definitely just type that name in. Her video sitting at 3 million. Amazing, by the way. She definitely has it as 3, and I feel like that's the best 3 section. I feel like that's the best. Like it looks the cleanest to me, you know, because I know some people who like to you know, split it up into more than that, but I just like the 3-part because it looks very organized. It looks very clean. So let's go to the back, and this is the part where you're gonna unsubscribe because this is the hardest part. You're gonna get tired of me after this. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and you're going to cross this over like an S. You're tracing a figure 8 between these 2 buns here. All right, so like I said, definitely slow this down if you need to. You're tracing just think of you're tracing the figure 8s here, okay? And just to let you know, I've been doing this hairstyle for a minute now. Before I even started this channel, as you can see, I don't have any mirrors around me besides the side mirror, I'm guessing. So if there's any places where I don't tuck or whatever pin, I'm not gonna lie to you, afterwards I definitely went in and fixed that after. So you want to go ahead, this one, now like I said, you're just tracing the figure 8, but this is where it gets different. Think of it as you're filling the piece in. So right here, this is me fumbling, but the real part is the fact that you want to make sure this part, you see that gel action, right? It got the kitchen too. Oh my God, the kitchen is quiet. You want to go in right here and just pin it here, and then make sure that's loose there. So you're filling in that hole there, because without that hole being filled in, like between that second, which I had a pointer, the second bun right here and where I'm pinning right there, it looks empty, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do another roll and tuck motion, and you're basically gonna pin it right there, and then you're gonna make another circle. So if this makes any sense, there's 5 circles in your hair. I was gonna take this out of the editing so you guys wouldn't be fumbling around, but I wanted to keep it in there so I can let you know that there's no right or wrong to this. It's very idiot proof, and I love that because I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. And you gotta really go in there and play with it how you want, but me, I want it to look really, really clean. So I basically, between the 2 buns, I went in with the end piece and just made another circle. So here, like I said, that part's popping up. Like I said, I did a lot of pins. Like, make sure you have like a stack of pins just lying around on your desk so you won't get frustrated, but that's pretty much it. That's the finished look. Giving you Corella DeVille, Janelle Monae realness. I really appreciate your views. Claire here.